Hey dudes and chicks and neither of those who don't play to you, welcome to Trick Boss. My name is Katie. Today, I'm going to be popping this palette's cherry. This is the Spring Magic palette by Unearthly Cosmetics. And the color story looks like this. Obviously, you guys have seen it. I am also, actually, that's not true. I'm also going to be using the blush palette. It's all glowy blushes. You guys know I'm on that shit. And I also got the highlighters and the lip gloss. I got the whole collection. Is that everything? Yeah, I think it is. I got the whole collection. You'll see why what I just did was so fucking funny when we go back and when you dive into this. So if you guys are interested in seeing how fucking stupid I am, or hearing my final thoughts on this collection, or I'm not going to do the swatches in this video. I might do them another one, but I might not. I'm not sure. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, or hearing my final thoughts on the palette, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. Okay, I'm gonna use my Singe Beauty EO6 just because I've been just loving using my newer brushes, and so I kind of, it changes the style of my looks, but I don't care. And I'm just gonna, what is this? Is that white or is that like a little bit greeny? That color Full Moon looks a little bit interesting. Man, these colors are so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go into Blossom. I'm sure you guys have seen this over and over ad nauseum, but you haven't seen it from me, and I was pretty excited to get this. And then it was kind of a boner killer because like at the same time as I was like excited to be getting this, I was so excited to get the high temp in PR. And okay, so it went through my hometown, and honestly, the town that I live in right now isn't on an interstate, so you have to take a side highway. And so the mail that comes here actually does go to my old town, Missoula, and it also goes to Great Falls before it comes here. So I just thought everything was fine, and so I didn't really worry much about it, and I should have got these like within a day of each other, and then I ended up, and then so it was in Missoula and I wasn't worried about it, and then it said it was out for delivery in Missoula, and I was like, what the fuck? So then I went in and started looking, and yeah, everything was fucked up. So at the same time as I was like so excited, I was actually pretty fucking heartbroken about the high temp PR, especially since I watched Amanda's video about getting the PR out, and she was like so proactive and she got everything ahead of time. I didn't want to take a shit all over that, you know what I mean? But the only action I could take at a certain point was, I mean, I called the post office, I called texted my landlady, my old landlady. Like, I did everything in my power to get that fucking package, and it just didn't happen. So I messaged the owner of Unearthly, and she was super cool about it. Like, probably not thrilled, but she wasn't, you wouldn't have known it by me. She was nice about it and everything. And you know, I don't expect any favors from anybody. So honestly, like, I feel like if she wouldn't have been able to do it, or if she would have had to charge me, I would have been happy to do that. I'm really excited about that collection. It's so cool. Also, I'm really excited to get glowy bronzers. I'm gonna be glowed the fucking house this summer, dude. You know, this is gonna be pretty boring if I just do an all coral look. I'm sure everybody has done this so many times. What can I do? What can I do to make this better for you guys? I know what I'll do. There's a lot I could do, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna use my new Dragon brush, my EO5 by Fantasy Cosmetica. And I'm gonna use the color, I think I'm gonna use Cleanse. Let's just see how it goes. This will kind of grunge up my look too and kind of make it a little bit more matchy-matchy to my flannel and shit. I feel like this brush was a little bit hard to rinse out. I hope I got all the soap out. Man, this is a super pretty color. Damn, this looks really pretty already, man. This color story is so good. I mean, Unearthly kills it with color stories. I don't give a fuck. They're always exciting. I think that's a little too white. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Okay, I'm gonna use my Singe Beauty EO3 and I'm gonna go into Breezy. Let's see what happens here. This is gonna look pretty weird probably. I don't know why I always have to do this. I just wanna give you guys something different than what you see everywhere else. Oh yeah, that looks cute. I'm gonna put Breezy in my inner corner. Ooh, that's cute. I mean, I do look a little bit like an Easter egg. I'll try to grunge it up with that color cleanse. It's gonna all come together. I'm sure it's gonna look fucking amazing. Man, that looks really cool. This color is super pigmented. Like, it can go on light, but look at how good that just laid on. This is gonna look really cool when I go back in with that gray color. I'm gonna go back into that gray color, cleanse. It's not gray, it's like a, I don't know what you call it, maybe taupe? It's a little purple though, so it's like that Gravender color, so. Cute. This is gonna look super unique, you guys. I've done it again. No, sorry, I don't know why I just said that, because I'm a fucking egotistical, arrogant bastard. But that's just a defense mechanism to hide my insecurity. Okay, obviously I had my camera shut off, so yeah, I just went back into my camera shut off, but it actually wasn't like that big of a deal. Like, it didn't cut out that much. I look at my camera when there's 20 minutes left and I think I should just stop it and start it right now because. So I went back into that, like, to cleanse and did my midsies. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. Now I'm back into Blossom, just building this back up and getting this color really in here. I'm gonna definitely use Clove to darken this up, and it probably will grunge it up a little bit more. I don't wanna look like an Easter egg, but I will if I have to. If it makes you guys happy, I will look like an Easter egg. So that lavender color, that color cleanse is a little bit lavendery. I don't know if it's that color on everybody, but it was a really good transition into that blue, and I kind of felt like it probably would be when I didn't know that I was actually going to add that blue. That was kind of the deciding factor. I'm just going back into it now because I love it. Man, that looks cool. These brushes are so like comfy and soft. All of them, the Singe brushes, these Fantasy Cosmetica brushes, they're just very cool. Now I'm going back into the blue. And now I just put it lightly on the outside, but I'm like packing it on the inside. My camera fucking betrays me. Just kidding, it's my attention span that betrays me. Why do I do the same thing? I mean, how does everybody else like manage that? I feel like I'm the only one. It's like a fucking disease for me. I just keep doing the same thing over and over. I've been doing it for years. I just only want to use my new brushes. Is that okay? It's nice to have a change. I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but I feel like the heart of what like makes makeup exciting for me has kind of been lost in some bullshit. So I'm using the Singe EO5. So I'm going into Clove and I'm just deepening up this outer V. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. And I'm going back into Blossom with some fucking cat hair. The thing about using these shooshy, comfy, softy, biggy brushes is that it gives you less control over where color goes. So you really have to go like, normally I go 50% on and 50% off, but with these bigger brushes, I kind of have to go like 70-30, 70 on and 30 off, which really changes the color. That's the thing about using bigger brushes. And also when your blend is thinner and more gradual, like it really just blends out and is like thin in certain spots, the opacity of it is such that the two colors will really blend together and create a new color. Now, I'm not opposed to that. I'm just saying if you're not looking for that effect, if you're like trying to avoid muddiness, or if you're not trying to like make two colors into a different color, then bigger brushes are not. Do you guys understand? Did I finish that sentence, or did I just kind of leave you guys hanging with the need for more words? Now I'm just really going like 70 on and maybe even 80 on with the gray, or it's not gray, it looks gray on me. It's this color Cleanse. And I'm almost all the way on the color. And it might just look that purple because it's over the top of that blue. It might not be that purple in real life. Now I'm going into the blue. This is probably gonna be the last pass. All right, I'm going into Clove on the lower lash line, and I'm just gonna... Did I see that you could actually buy the Singe brushes singly now? Because this right here is a standout. And this really did grunge up that pink quite a bit, which would have been nice without it, but look at that like dusty, blushy. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into that color Cleanse, and I'm just gonna really heavy that up because I feel like if I do, it will totally just give me that like aura of blue around the outside edge and really make this, give it a totally different vibe. It's a mood. My daughter asked me to listen to this playlist that she made the other day, and it's called Mood, and I swear to God, every single song on it made me want to cry. And she was like, Mom, I didn't even realize it was sad. I was like, oh my God. I had to stop before I actually run for the razors. Ooh, that looks so good. Guys, this palette is really cool. And then I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna take that color Cleanse, and I'm just gonna give this a nice little, because that color is very like dirty looking. It's like, gives it that like dirty edge. It's kind of like the color, that one color, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's in the Blend Bunny Sugar and Grunge palette that kind of was like, I don't know if you guys remember that video, but I said this is the secret sauce. It's like the color that actually grunges everything up. Okay, I don't know exactly what I want to do on the lower lash line. I feel like I kind of want to use that pink, but then will I look like an Easter egg? I think I'm going to go into Blossom and see where we go from there. I mean, if you're good at it, muddying up a look can be a good thing if you're not like getting colors that you don't like. That muddy effect, it happens with all colors if you blend them enough, but if you get the right colors, it works. All right, I'm gonna go into Cleanse, and I'm gonna love it so much that I'm not gonna wanna do anything else. I feel like if I go on the underside with the blue, I will look like a fucking Easter egg, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just put it in the inner corner. This brush is a little bit too big for me to get the pack I need right there. This is what I mean about you can't get the control that you need. Yeah, I think that's where I want to stay with it. I'm going back into Cleanse. Or does that look weird? You guys know how I like to pull that shit down. Okay, I feel like I can't stop. I feel like that doesn't kind of match. I'm gonna take this color Breezy and I'm just gonna put it right here. Damn, this is a really cool palette. Easy to be creative with. The options are just easy to be creative with. I'm gonna go in with my NYX glitter primer with my Oh What a Treat my base brushes. And what colors am I gonna use here? Okay, I think I wanna use, since I put the blue in, I'm gonna use Lush, Dragonfly, and probably Sunshine. We'll see how that goes. Let's look. Now I'm gonna use, oh, let's see how this one does. Let's try the, oh no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna do what I needed to. I just lost faith in that brush before I even gave it a chance. Okay, I'm going into Dragonfly. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna look like an Easter egg. No getting around it now. Shoot. That is beautiful though. Okay, and now I'm going into Lush, that pink color, which I love. Oh man, this is gonna be so cute. Ooh, that's so pretty. There's a lot of special shades in this palette, you guys. I don't know how many of you got it, but I know a lot of you did. A lot of you have had it long before I have. Now I'm just dipping into this and I'm just gonna start giving this a little blendy poo. Just barely dragging it over so that it like, and I just want to kind of get okay, and just make sure that right here stays really. Oh yeah, that's really well blent. Okay, and now I need to go in and fix this. I'm going into Blossom and I'm just gonna tap this out. Rub it out. I had this old gentleman at one of my tables and he was like super flirting with me and like asking me what was, because we're not allowed to let our tattoos show, and he was like asking me what was underneath my sleeve and all this, and he was like pretty crazy. He was clearly totally in love with me, but he was like, I said something about being a YouTuber and he told me, what's your YouTube channel? And I thought, I should have told him one of these squares. Oh, sorry. Nothing wrong with squares, I'm just saying. That would have been funny. It's like giving somebody the wrong phone number, only sending them to somebody who's like actually appropriate. I'd probably get fired, which might not be the worst thing that ever happened to me, but now this side always goes like so much smoother than the other side. Look at how good that looks. I don't know what it's like at the warm up, or like maybe it's the lighting. I'm not sure. Damn. That looks really good. You guys, God, that looks fucking good. Holy shit. Ooh. What is this? Sunshine? That's a little golder than I want. You know what? What's this? That color Lush is just a little bit more, I think, the grungier color. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna use I'm just gonna take this, see if it even works. I'm gonna take this Singe EO4 and I'm gonna go into Grimoire and I'm gonna use that a little bit on my lower lash line. Just see what happens. I feel like this brush does not pick up shimmers the way that I usually need it to, so. The Unearthly brush that's like sort of like this picks it up way better. See what I mean? It just doesn't really cut it. Man, that looks so good. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in with that smaller EO5 and go into Clove and kind of. And now I'm gonna go into Lush or Blossom and kind of, I don't really need to blend this side out the way I did the other one. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more of that brown in the outer corner because I just want this to be a little bit darker. Now I'm going back into Blossom and I'm just going to get that pink back. I really went in hard with that brown, so now I need to fix it and stop because if I keep going, it's gonna look muddy because it's brown, so it is muddy. Man, this looks filthy. I'm fucking excited about it. That looks awesome. Okay, now I'm using my favorite Bold Morphe pencil brush from the Ice Lake collection, and I think I'm going to use Mystic for my inner corner. We'll just see what happens. It's probably not going to be bright enough, but I don't know. That color Sunshine just doesn't seem like it fits the mood I'm going for. Quite frankly, all of these shadows are so shifty. I just feel like this one kind of has that brown. Yeah, it's not bright enough. It's actually pretty dark. Okay, now I'm gonna go into Sunshine and I'm just gonna tip that. Or actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go into Clouds. And I'm just gonna top that off with it. Just a little titchy poo. I'm gonna give this a little spritzy poo. This is the color Clouds. I'm just using what's left over on the brush because you guys know I have a problem. Once I start, I can't stop. And now I'm just going in with the brush that I use for that color Cleanse. And bringing it all the way around. Bring it around town. This is beautiful. Now, to be fair, now I need to figure out a way to use one of these bright, bright colors of blush. I actually don't really know what the colors are. Yeah, they're all pretty bright. I can't imagine that I would have looked at this palette and been like, oh, what am I gonna do with it? But here we are. These are the colors. They're all beautiful. They're so shiny, they're making my lights dim. Ooh, I'm gonna use that one. Okay, this might be a little dark for me, but from what I gathered from the first time I just used it barely, I feel like they're super buildable. They just don't like go all crazy. So like, you're not just gonna take one dip and then be totally screwed. Oh my God, this is gonna look so good. So this is the color Crystal. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. See what I mean? It's not like crazy. You know what I mean? The colors aren't crazy. They're, the formula is really manageable. The colors look like they may or may not be too dark for you, but I bet you anything, all of these colors are good for most people, depth-wise. I don't know if I want to use this on my nose, but I'm going to. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be all right. Damn, this is so pretty. Is this blush palette still available? I think it is. You guys, honestly, I'm gonna go in for one more dip on that color Crystal right here. There we go. Damn, that just looks precious. I love this palette. I've used it twice now. This is the second time, and I'm just here to tell you right now, I fucking love it. What I don't love is what I did right there. There we go. I'm just obviously gonna use the lip gloss, but I think I'm gonna use God, either would work. Should I use the green? Oh, fuck it. I'm going to hell anyways, might as well. Okay, how do we do this? Okay, I'm just gonna maybe... And then I'm going to use the Unearthly, or should I use a beauty blender? Fuck it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's perfection. Jesus. Nice work. You don't got a ton of time. If you get that, like, see, you can see it where it's like a little bit overbuilt right there, but here, let's just. Damn. That really looks good. Oh, that's too much. Okay. Yeah, there's a learning curve for sure. I should have used my fingers, but I didn't. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, just use your fingers, people. And obviously I'm gonna use the lip gloss. I should have a little. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is a gloss, right? Yeah, I'm not using this. This is that color that I'm talking about. The certain pinks that I don't like on myself. Is that actually a gloss or am I totally wrong? Oh, did I just misuse that? Because it's really got some staying power. Is that actually like a blush or something? Or maybe another highlighter? Let me see something here. Is that not a lip gloss? Because I swear to God, it's like setting up. That might be a highlighter. Somebody, am I stupid? What the fuck am I missing here? Okay, I'm getting hot. Okay, somebody tell me if I'm a dumb fuck. Actually, I don't need anybody to tell me I'm a dumb fuck. I tell you guys I'm a dumb fuck. And then you guys tell me how hard I am on myself, and then I continually prove that, like, I'm actually a dumb fuck. Okay, so what am I gonna do then? Shit, I wasn't prepared for this. The only choice is Avery. I'm gonna use Avery by Unearthly. I seriously think that might have been like a highlighter. And I'm just an idiot. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is the gloss. I'm an idiot. That is a highlighter. I'm just gonna cut that whole part out. Just kidding, I'll show it to you guys. It's ridiculous. I'm so ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm glad. Oh yeah, that's cute. You know, honestly, I just need to apologize for thinking that Amanda was gonna do this when she clearly never would. All of her lip glosses are so bomb. All of her lip colors are beautiful. I'm an idiot if I think that she would have fucking put out an old lady pink lipstick. I'm so embarrassed. Because this is cute and it smells delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna go put on lashes and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I love this. I look so beautiful. These colors are fantastic. The blend, fantastic. Everything about this just gets me hot. I actually have to go live here in a little while, and so I have to wash this off, and I'm kind of sitting here wondering, like, is there something else I can do on my live stream to like visit without having to wash this off, because it looks so good. Honestly, this is probably, I mean, this color story is so good. Oh, fuck, I'm glad I didn't miss this. Because I almost did, as you guys full well know. I was so late in the game to get it, and I just got it, you know what I mean? To tell you the truth, I'm a little bit embarrassed that I like forgot, but I was thinking about it, like, to be fair, like, the launch came out a long time ago, and the videos and content that I saw on it, it's like, I just forgot that this was the highlighter. And honestly, this This looks like a highlighter, so I feel a little stupid, but I'm gonna let you guys see that moment of humiliation for me, actually. Everything about this is great. Oh, I went back in and I like replaced that highlighter on with my finger. Super easy in a snap, and it kind of gave it this like, it kind of gave it this like liner effect, so it's like a green glow around like a really nice like fairy shifty pink. This is outstanding. So everything blent like a dream. The color story is so cohesive, like it all worked together. Like I blent that blue in with that, I just used this as the transition into that blue, and it just worked like a charm. So what else can I say? Honestly, this ranks. This is like up there with the Strawberry Moon palette. Like, it's so good. This color story is so, it just gives you the ability to be super creative. And I feel like the looks are spelled out. You can either do a blue or a green, but like mixing them together and using the browns, it's like sugar and grunge for sure. So anyways, yeah. If you guys didn't get the blush palette, that motherfucker is everything. Like, I'll probably use it for every single look, except it doesn't have a like a neutrally shade or like a mauve-y shade that I like to use. But look at this. Ooh, I'm gonna use that shit. You can count on that. Quick. I should have used it with this. I could have easily, but I just wasn't seeing it. But now that I see it on my finger, it would have matched perfectly. So anyways, I'm probably not going to do swatches because this video is literally already an hour long. I might do them in another video. I might not do them at all. Honestly, I'm sure you guys have seen the swatches for this. Okay, the Spring Magic palette is available. It's all available. Yeah, so all of this is available. You can use my code LOSSED, LOSSED, to save 10%. It helps me, it helps you. If you guys haven't gotten this blush palette, it's literally, I would have fucking sold my ass to get this palette. Like, it probably would have taken me about 2 weeks of selling my ass to be able to afford this palette, but you never know. Maybe somebody would have found my ass a little more valuable than $36. I might have been able to even find somebody to buy me this palette if I was in a relationship with them within the first 8 months. You can get them to do anything for you in the first 8 months. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you dislike my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my god, she's so pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And if you were like, don't sugarcoat it, Katie, why don't you tell us how you really feel, then go check out my Patreon because I don't hold anything back on my Patreon. Actually, the people on my Patreon currently, right in this moment, actually know more about me than my actual best friends do. So, thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later. Slayer!